Hello, welcome to the 34th episode of All Sports Talk. I'm Patrick Gary.
I'm Kyle Esposito.
In today's episode, we're going to be talking about NFL playoffs, Sean Payton leaving from the NFL, Joe Schoen to the New York Giants, and James Harden maybe leaving Brooklyn, and MLB Hall of Fame. First off, NFL playoffs, first game, Bangles Titans. You thought the Titans were going to win this with Derrick Henry coming back.
Yeah.
I thought the Bengals were going to win this game, which they did on a game-ending field goal. But as the Titans, how do you record 9 sacks and still lose?
Ryan Tannehill just didn't play. He played like the Tannehill you don't want to see, because he's like inconsistent as shit, and like he has these games when it's just like, wow, we're paying this guy $118 million. I believe that's his contract, and then you have other games. It's like, damn, he gets the job done. He doesn't get the job done every now and then.
I mean,
It leads to bad things, very bad things.
Yeah, he can do bad things, or he can do amazing things for your team.
Yeah.
It just depends what Tannehill shows up. But like, even with Henry coming back, I was still a little skeptical. And I know I've said this in the past. I thought the Bengals were going to go to the Super Bowl. I like Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase. I know I didn't say that on the draft, but like, wow, what a duo! We saw it in college, and we're seeing it now. They are really something.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, it's going to be tough to beat the Chiefs. We're going to get to them in a second. But let's go over to the Green Bay Niners game. I thought Green Bay was going to the Super Bowl.
Everyone
thought Green Bay was going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers bet the 49ers. No, I'm kidding. But, I mean, you don't score an offensive touchdown and you beat them.
Yeah.
That's really insane.
Yeah, like, and the special teams and the Packers sold. So did the offense stuff.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers did not have one passing touchdown. I mean,
they had a touchdown the first drive. That's it.
I think it was a rushing touchdown.
I didn't watch it I started watching like the second quarter, so I didn't even see it.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. I believe it was a rushing touchdown. I think AJ Dillon had a rushing touchdown.
I'd assume so.
Yeah, but I mean, 49ers defense just showed up. Jimmy G, he didn't really do anything. I know I saw there was a couple drops from Kittle and someone else that should have been caught. But I mean, other than that, Jimmy G didn't look that good.
Yeah, so he looked like Jimmy G, you know?
Yeah. But like I also feel like Jimmy G, he could win you games because 49ers are 4-1 with him in the playoffs.
Yeah, he gets the job done. He gets the job because I mean that defense is really good.
Yeah.
You know, so he doesn't have to do much, especially when they only let up 13 points. 10 points, 10 points, yeah, 10 points.
They give 10 points to the number one team.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to do a lot, you know, when that happens.
No, but he gets the job done. So
yep, exactly.
You want a guy like that. And now the Rams Buccaneers. I mean, Buccaneers are down 27-3.
Yeah, I almost had a breakdown.
Flashbacks. Tom Brady down 28-3.
Yeah.
But I mean, why did the Rams stop throwing the ball at Cup and OBJ in the second quarter? That's what I didn't understand. Because they went to the run game too early. In my opinion, they went way too conservative. They should have kept trying to run up the score.
I hate when people do that. I hate it how coaches think that because they're up by 3 scores, they have to run the ball for no reason. It doesn't make sense. Like, oh yeah, run the clock out. Be safe. No, you're against the fucking Buccaneers. Like, you're against Tom Brady in the playoffs. Make sure he is down. And when he is down, kick him while he is down. I do not care how bad it sounds. Kick him while he is down. And you cannot let him come back.
No. Look, when he's on the ground, you better make sure he stays on the ground.
Exactly.
Put him in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
But like, you should have kept the passing game with Cooper Kupp and with OBJ. You took them out of the game, so you just said the Buccaneers. Yeah, the Buccaneers knew every play you were just going to run the ball. And
that defensive line is too good to just let it happen.
Exactly. So the Buccaneers came back. I think it was 47 seconds left.
I forget. Yeah, yeah,
40 something seconds left. Buccaneers tied it up, and then the Rams got the ball back. Cooper Kupp, arguably the best receiver in the league this year, with just flew by everyone, and they won the game because of Cooper
yeah,
Kupp, and Matthew
exactly.
said that last play.
Yep.
So, I mean, if the Rams are watching film against the Niners, don't do what you did before, because
Yeah.
they're 2-0 against you this year. I'm pretty sure, like,
Yeah, beating a team 3 times in a year is very, very, very hard.
I know. And when you're losing to a team 3 times, and you just gotta feel like shit, and I mean, it's your division rival.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to be a Super Bowl team. You just got OBJ, you just got Von Miller to go to the Super Bowl. And if you lose 3 times to a division rival that just made the wild card because they beat you, that's bad. You're gonna really feel like shit in the offseason.
Yep.
So you better do whatever you can to beat the 49ers.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Like if you have to run up the score,
do it. Yeah.
Do not get too conservative.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, and now for the best game of the year, it was better than the week 17 Raiders Chargers game, Chiefs Bills.
Yeah.
What a game.
Definitely.
13 seconds left. Who would have thought 13 seconds would be too much time to give to an opposing quarterback?
Yeah. I mean, that Bills defensive coordinator that was arguably the worst 14 seconds of play calling I've ever seen in my entire life. That's all it comes down to, I think. That was terrible.
I think they were rushing like 4, and they had like
they were rushing 4. I think everyone else was back, but they were too far back. They let the middle of the field wide open.
Yeah. I mean, like, you got the fastest player in NFL, Tyreek Hill.
Yeah. Just Travis Kelce, who can big man most people.
Oh yeah, just double team those 2 people.
You don't have to do that. Just like make sure that you don't leave half the field open for them to run and make moves. Because like you said, Tyreek Hill, fastest guy, arguably fastest guy in the NFL, right?
Yeah.
If you give him open space, even if it's like a 10-yard pass and he gets to run, right? If he makes a move on someone,
he's gone.
You're looking at a 30-yard gain. You're looking at a touchdown, as we saw.
Yeah.
Like, it just doesn't make sense to actually let that happen. I feel like to literally rush not a single player. Rush 2, rush 1 player. Rushing 4 was way too many people.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I think 3 at most is what you should be rushing.
Yeah, at most 3.
That's kind of normal, rushing 3 when you're in that position.
Yeah, exactly.
2 are you don't even have to rush anyone. Really.
You really don't.
You could just take your defensive lineman out of the game.
Yeah, and
put
your entire safety room, put your entire cornerback room in. I do not care. There's no point in rushing more than 1 person. There's no point in rushing 1 person, but like, you don't want to let him sit there, I guess. I don't know,
that's true. But like, at the same time, like Diggs in, who could get Tyreek Hill.
Put anyone in, man.
Yeah, put anyone who's really good in. But I mean, also Josh Allen, what a game he had.
Oh yeah.
He looked amazing.
That feels so bad for Josh Allen because he had such a phenomenal game.
I know.
I feel like a lot of people wanted the Bills to win.
Yeah, same.
I feel like the public consensus wanted the Bills to win.
I just want a good game.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted the Bills to win, honestly. I'm just kind of like sick of like the what's it called? The Chiefs. A little sick of the Chiefs. Yeah. Kind of like watching Tom Brady every year.
Yeah, but like I think oh my bad.
I would say like they're still like they're still a very good team. I'm okay with the Chiefs. They're not, it's not Tom Brady and the Patriots, so
no,
it's all good.
Yeah. But I mean, the overtime rule, it's a coin toss.
Has to be
changed. And whoever wins a coin toss essentially wins the game.
I mean, yeah, well, I think the stat was out of the last like 8, I think the 7 teams that won the coin toss won. and the one that didn't win was the Saints against the Rams because Drew Brees threw a pick.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I think it was like
But-
7 out of 8 or something like that. Either way, there's only one loser in the last
Okay.
like 10 maybe.
That's insane. They gotta change the overtime rule.
Yeah,
At least for the playoffs,
that's
change
what I was
it.
gonna say. For the regular season, keep it as is because honestly, it's not a bad format, right? But when you're in a high stakes game like the playoffs, and it's not good for the playoffs because you have a team of the caliber of
Of the Bills,
of the Bills, yeah,
like we saw.
of a lot of other teams that make that get knocked out because they don't get the quarterback the ball.
Like we saw in the past with the Chiefs when they lost to the Patriots.
Yeah, and same happened. It happened to the Packers too. Like imagine just a game, you don't give the ball back to Rodgers, you don't give the ball back to Mahomes. Like that it's pretty common that they can score in high pressure situations.
Yeah. But they could either make it like the college overtime, where you have it on the 20-yard line, and then eventually just go to like a 2-point conversion. Or you just make it the 15 minutes, make it the coin toss, and you just have it just be like a quarter.
Another thing that they could do, I think, is that they could keep it the way it is, right? And basically you I don't know. Like you could technically, if you really wanted to do this, it could work. It's a little bit of a mix between college and not. But if you have them both, you have one team score, they have to go for 2 or something like that, and the other team gets the ball and then they have to score as well and go for 2 as well.
That's kind of like, that's what I think that's like the third overtime in college.
Yeah.
Or second, whatever. They have to go for 2.
Yeah, like it could be like a fully normal drive, right? Like kick off everything.
Yeah.
But like if they score a touchdown, they have to go for 2, just so then it gives that extra additive onto it. And after that, even you can do what's it called? Even just keep on going. I don't like that, honestly.
Yeah, just
until
keep on
someone
going
doesn't.
back.
Yeah.
Score, yeah. You could have been seeing a high football score then.
Yeah, but and I wouldn't be surprised.
Nah.
Like that game went on for a while.
Yeah. But no, yeah, that's really interesting. But maybe let's just like add like the 15 minutes, and when the 15 minutes is up, who's ever winning.
Yeah.
So you have that time factor like the other quarters.
Yeah, you can do that, but the only problem with that would just be if it does tie again, then you have a problem on your hands. Then
No, then you just keep on going.
I know, but that's gonna be a long game.
Yeah, but like you were saying, if they don't score a touchdown, the game's over. Like if one team doesn't score a touchdown, the game's over basically.
Yeah.
So you're adding.
But at least both teams get a chance to score though. That's the thing.
Yeah. So no, both teams get the ball.
Yeah.
But you have that 15 minutes though.
Yeah.
So say the Chiefs do score in the 15 minutes, right?
Yeah.
The Bills are going to get the ball back.
Yeah.
So let's just say it took the Chiefs like 5 minutes to score a touchdown. 8 minutes,
5 minutes,
whatever.
yeah.
5 minutes.
Right, 5
so
minutes.
now the Bills got 10 minutes to score. If they go turnover on downs and
Game
there's
over.
like 8 minutes left, game's over.
Yep.
So that's really all you got to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would work.
Yeah, definitely.
I think I like that rule.
Yeah, I mean, the key point of it really is getting both teams to have the ball.
Yes.
I think that's the point of it all. Like, you could have it you have it my way, your way, my cat's way. Doesn't really matter. But like there has to be a way that both teams get the ball. That's really all I think it comes down to, honestly.
Yeah. So I think that rule's good. Now we're gonna head over to the conference championship game with the Bangles against the Chiefs. I know we were just talking about these two teams. I think the Bengals win this game.
I don't think they win, but I want them to win really badly.
I really
Mahomes in the playoffs is just a different animal. That's the problem. Like that team is a different animal in the playoffs.
Yes, I know. But last time we saw the Bengals Chiefs play, that was a very good game.
Yeah, exactly.
It came out
that's
to really
it was too close. Yeah.
It was too close. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now the Bengals barely scored. Didn't even score 20 points last week. But I think Joe Burrow is going to just come out and just be like
They had to
Joe
come out. They had to come out swinging.
Burrow. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game.
It better be unless
Bengals on top though. All it
I
takes
don't.
is
I
one
don't.
stop. That's all it takes is
Nah.
one stop. I think for the Bengals.
If Tyrann Matthews playing, it's gonna be ugh.
That's
He's a
true.
pretty big part of that defense.
He
But
is.
either way, honestly, like I really want the Bengals to win. I
Yeah,
really
same.
do. I don't want to see the Chiefs win. I just think that the Chiefs right now are too hot.
They're too hot.
Yeah, I think they're a little too hot. Especially after that game, I was scoring 2 times in 2 minutes.
It's gonna be hard to stop that.
Exactly, yeah. And the Bengals defense isn't the best. It's not bad at all, right? It's just not the best. And that, like the fact that they only won that last game by one score worries me. It worries me.
Okay. No, I know we did not think the Titans were the number 1 seed. At least I didn't. I honestly thought it was gonna be the Chiefs.
Yeah.
But it's I don't know, something about the Bengals. It's making me want to pick them.
Oh no, I definitely want to pick them. I really want to. It's just scary.
Yeah, it's definitely a scary bet to bet the Bengals in this scenario.
Yeah.
But I think even if the Bengals are playing the Bills, I'll still go with the Bills. I mean, I still go with the Bengals.
I don't know what I'd do, honestly.
I really think the Bengals are going to go to the Super Bowl.
I'd love it. I want to see them go to the Super Bowl.
I think they're going to go to the Super Bowl.
I want that.
And now in the NFC, we got the Niners, Rams. We were talking about them earlier.
Yeah.
3rd time's the charm. There's no way the Rams lose 3 times to the 49ers, right?
Yeah, no. I don't think that it's possible. I really don't.
That's why the Niners are going to win. Everyone's going to be betting the Rams.
I think Rams win. I think Rams should win.
The Rams should win this game.
I think they will win this game.
I think Niners are going to come out on top. I think their defense. I think Nick Bosa. I think Nick Bosa. I think Fred Warner. They're going to stop Matthew Stafford.
I can't see it.
It happened twice. It happened twice. We saw it twice, so we can't see
the third.
You can't see the third. I see the third.
See the third.
Deebo Samuel was 5-0 against Aaron Donald. Never lost.
Deebo Samuel was also injured.
Is he not going to play?
Hurt?
Yeah, I know he got hurt.
I think he will. I'm pretty sure he'll play.
I think he's going to play.
Yeah, but still, he's that team's a little banged up.
That's true. That's true. But I mean, who's going to cover George Kittle? Jalen Ramsey?
I have no idea. I don't know half that team's roster, quite honestly. I'll be honest with you.
I'm saying it's not going to be Ramsey because he's going to be on Deebo, right?
Yeah.
So who's got Kittle? Von Miller? You got the best tight end against a linebacker? Give me George Kittle.
Trent Williams might not be. Trent Williams might not be there.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking of. And if he's not there, Von Miller's going to be a problem, I think.
That's true. But I don't know. I see San Fran win this game 3rd time.
I hope they don't. They're not that. They're not all that. They really aren't.
But I mean, if they win this, I think you got to put respect on Jimmy's name.
To a certain extent, yeah.
Yeah, I think you got to put respect on Jimmy's name. I don't know, man.
Jimmy Garoppolo did quite literally nothing to win that game against the Packers.
No,
he quite literally threw interceptions. He threw pretty costly interceptions. The Packers just played terribly.
No, yeah, they did. But from where they were, not even close to playoffs, to making the Super Bowl and having his name like he's getting traded year in, year out.
Yeah.
Going to the Super Bowl twice in, I think, 3 years. Is it 2 years? However long it is.
I think you got 3.
3 years. Okay. So you go to Super Bowl in 3 years, and your name's consistently he's going to be getting traded after this year. And you draft his replacement, Trey Lance.
Yeah.
You're not making, it looks like you're not going to do anything this year. And you go to a Super Bowl, I think you got to put respect on that name.
Yeah, I feel you.
All right. So
he definitely deserves some respect. It's just, I don't know, man. That system just fits him perfectly.
Yeah,
He can manage it so well.
that's true. In more NFL news, Sean Payton, Saints coach, is leaving NFL right now. I was a little confused by this.
Yeah,
Because I mean, he's one of the best coaches in the NFL right now.
definitely. Yeah, I mean that Saints team has too many problems. Also,
Yeah.
the new movie about him is also a problem. So he probably just wanted to get away from that as soon as possible.
All right. I know Kevin James is playing him.
Kevin James, yeah.
Yeah. I haven't really heard anything about the movie.
I heard that's terrible.
Just that it's about Sean Payton.
Yeah.
So I want to know like how they made that.
Yeah. Either way.
But yeah, I know Saints, they are like cap hell.
On a serious note, yeah, they're 70 million under right now. Like they are quite literally screwed in every single way, shape, and form. Like they have to blow that team up. They have to send it. They have to pack it up and send it into outer space and hope it never comes back.
What if he goes to the Cowboys?
I wouldn't be surprised if he goes to Cowboys.
I would not be surprised if he goes. I'll be annoyed if he goes to the Cowboys, but I wouldn't be surprised.
After next season, right? After next season, he'll probably come back.
Yeah, I think he'll come back after next season. I think he's gonna be the coach of the Cowboys.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, after McCarthy, they'll probably get rid of him after this year. I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, they should get rid of him after that.
They should get rid of him right now.
Yeah.
In all fairness, but I'm not sure if they will.
And now the Giants, they just hired their new GM, Brian Shane, from the Buffalo Bills. I do think they're going to get Brian Dabble, the offense coordinator of the Bills. That's really what I've been hearing. Maybe Brian Flores. Those are really the only two big names that I've been hearing.
I mean, I hear that today it's basically been a lot about what's his name? About the ball going to the Dolphins.
Okay. So the ball.
That's basically what the consensus right now of
that's what it is.
The ball's future.
All right. So I mean, I just think one of those two I'll be fine with.
Yeah.
I just want to see who we're gonna get in the draft. I think hopefully get Evan Neal. That's who I want. I just want offensive linemen.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, yeah, they should be going with a lineman on both sides of the ball or a linebacker.
Our linebackers aren't.
You guys haven't had a good linebacker in probably since before you were born.
Yeah. Blake Martinez.
Teased. Okay. Come on. You haven't had a good linebacker in a while.
No. He's good. He gets the job done.
Yeah, he gets the job done.
He's a good linebacker.
He's like a C+ player.
No, he's more of a B. He's at least a B.
B-.
B.
I don't know, man. He really just. But compared to when he was on the Packers, he was pretty damn good on the Packers.
He was good on the Packers.
When he went to the Giants,
last year
it went downhill.
Last year he had a really good season. He was like top 5 in tackles.
And yeah, he's the only guy that can make tackles on that defense.
He was really good last year for us. This year he got injured week 3.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about that. He's
still
the leader of our defense. Gotta keep that in mind. He's not the best player on defense, but he's the leader. He's our best linebacker. And also you got Tay Crowder, who's our second best linebacker.
Yeah. But still, you guys need somebody to actually
I know
that defense. That's a problem.
But I don't think we're gonna get a linebacker at 5 or 7.
I mean, what's his name? It matters how Devin Lloyd does in the Senior Bowl.
Yeah, man, Michael Parsons should be good right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? It doesn't matter because it depends who we draft at 7 though. If he's better than Parsons, it's worth it. No, if him and Tony are better than Parsons, then it's worth it.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like that so far.
No, it does not.
So far, not yet.
I mean, only time will tell. I got to see down
of course.
5 years from now, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah,
hindsight's 2020,
Yeah. But yeah, I do think we're gonna go in offensive lineman at pick 5 or pick 7.
Yeah, no, you should definitely get one at 5 with I mean, I'm 99% sure Ika Makwanu will be there at 5, and he
Yeah,
should be the
he'll be
pick at
there.
5. 7, you guys should go defense, whether it's edge
We
or
might
if
go
it's
edge.
linebacker.
We might go
Edge or,
edge from
edge or
Michigan.
edge or linebacker.
We might take the edge from
David
Michigan.
Ojabo.
Yeah, David Odabo.
Yeah.
I-
Ojabo would be really nice to you guys.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad if we traded back until like the teens get some future picks. And solid pick there. So I think we might trade back at 7.
Yeah.
And I would be fine with that.
I mean, honestly, for the Jets at least, right? What's it called? My dream right now is we trade back from 4 to 8. We get Calvin Ridley in the trade.
But you trade picks 4 and 8.
4, 8.
Okay.
Go from the Atlanta has pick 8.
Okay,
so if they trade up and use Calvin Ridley to trade up, happily take that deal. Happily.
So you get Calvin Ridley and pick 8.
And then they get pick 4.
They get pick 4.
It's not the most realistic thing, but like because he's on the trade market.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to add more.
No. Calvin Ridley. The problem with Calvin Ridley is the whole
he wants out and
he wants out and they don't want him.
Shopping. Yeah,
exactly.
But
so we shouldn't have to add too much, honestly. It should probably 4 for 8 would be pretty clean, honestly, with Ridley, of course.
I think you're gonna have to add another pick.
Like what? We either trading him for a second rounder, or trade him. What?
Maybe a second, maybe a third.
No, that's insane. No, trading him for a second in general would be enough. That's how it would probably go, because he's not winning a first round pick. His last year of his contract.
Okay, it's his last year of his contract. All right.
Last year of his contract, so we have to pay him after the year if we acquire him.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that, and that's my hope. But I mean, 4 and 10 are very expandable if we trade back from either one of them. I heard that they might trade back from one of the picks.
Yeah, I think 10 you trade back from.
It matters who's there at 10. If Linderbaum's there at 10, take him. If Linderbaum's at 10, take him. The problem is at 4, if the Jets have only what's it called? So basically, if Neal, Thibodeau, and Hutchinson are 1, 2, 3 in any order, and the Jets cannot pick any of them, trade back immediately. I think there's no point in really there's no point in reaching for someone.
Yeah. Neal, Hutchinson, or Thibodeau.
If those 3 go top 3,
which it most likely will be.
Yeah.
I do think the Jets might trade back with a team like
that needs a quarterback.
That needs a quarterback, and I think that team will pick Pickett or Corral, whichever one.
Yeah, whoever. They have to have someone shine at the Senior Bowl.
Yeah. Even I don't know. I've been hearing a lot of good things about Malik Willis, so a team might try to get him, but like at 4, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That whole thing's a mess with the drafts. We have to wait till after Senior Bowl, then they'll be,
Yeah. Right. In MLB news, David Ortiz recently just made the Hall of Fame. He was the only one to make the Hall of Fame.
Terrible.
I don't understand this, okay?
Terrible.
Because you have players on the ballot like Barry Bonds and like David Ortiz, okay?
And Roger Clemens.
Okay. So we know all 3 of these guys took steroids. We all know that, right? So if one took steroids and got in, and someone else took steroids and didn't get in, the guy who didn't get in has better stats, why is he not in? That's what I don't understand.
Yeah.
And like, oh my God.
It's like, I don't know. It's so insane that Bonds and Clemens don't get in.
I know.
It's like, I don't know. I feel like one day they'll MLB will do it one day, for in some way they'll find a way to do it. I hope,
They won't
but
do it.
like, I don't know, man. They really should. There's quite literally the only reason why MLB were so popular at one point.
Yeah, they were. They
Yeah.
had this strike. No one was coming in. Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa took steroids. They had that home run race. McGwire came into San Fran with the red carpet. Bonds doesn't like that. Bonds took steroids, and he hit 73 home runs in a year.
Yeah.
He has the most home runs in Major League Baseball history.
Yeah. I mean, even before he took steroids, he had a Hall of Fame career.
I know. I was going to get to that. He had a great career right before he took the roid. So
Yeah.
even if you just take his pre-steroid statistics, he should get into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Just, it blows my mind how he didn't get in. And
Yep.
David Ortiz got in, and he took steroids. And the thing I don't understand, why Pete Rose is not in the Hall of Fame?
Who? Oh,
Why is Pete Rose not in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Because he came on his team to win. They're going to be they're promoting gambling baseball now. Get off your high horse, Major League Baseball. You're promoting gambling in stadiums, on Fox, on MLB Network, whatever. They're promoting gambling, and you're going to say the one guy that gambled on his team to win isn't in the Hall of Fame. That doesn't make sense. They're not going to put him in the Hall of Fame. Same with Bonds and same with Clemens. They're not going to go in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Just doesn't make sense.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, as it's pretty obvious that, they'll probably, with these two going in, right? With these two not going in, I think that A-Rod will also probably never get in, right?
No.
Would you agree with that? He had 34%. He had 34% this year.
He's not going to get in.
He's not going to go above 60, I don't think, in the next 10 years.
No.
It's just pretty insane, honestly. I don't know. It's so crazy how they just like don't put them in the Hall of Fame for that stuff. Cause like I don't know.
But also, they're a part of baseball history.
Exactly. Yeah.
We gotta know these players' names because of the history and what they did for the game of baseball.
They'll always be remembered. Yeah.
But I don't know why they're not in the Hall of Fame. I mean, I know why they're not in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
It doesn't make sense to me.
I don't know why, the writers really just hate the idea of them being in the Hall of Fame. When, in all fairness, they have the reasons why MLB is a thing still. Because MLB was quite literally losing.
Oh yeah, it was a dead sport.
A lot of money.
In the 90s. The sport was dead.
Yep. And then, the home run races brought it right back.
Exactly.
Made them millions.
Which could be happening now with the MLB lockout, depending when that's going to end.
Yeah, good luck.
Which, hopefully soon.
Yep, hopefully. But, apparently every single meeting has gone badly, so there's that.
Yeah. But they're meeting consistently, though. Like, they met yesterday.
Yeah, now they have been. They have been meeting.
I think they're meeting over the weekend.
That time. But yeah. Have you seen the next year's ballot?
No, who's on it?
I can assure you not a single one of them will be first ballot Hall of Famers. None of them are worth it.
I mean,
no offense to these guys, but Jesus Christmas.
I think last year no one made the Hall of Fame.
No, that shouldn't be possible, by the way. That shit is so stupid.
No, yeah, I know. It's stupid. It is stupid why no one makes Hall of Fame.
Well, I don't know how they just let it happen, how there's not a Hall of Fame class for each year.
I know. At least have one person in it.
All right, so we have Carlos Beltran.
He will not make it.
Probably not. Francisco Rodriguez, Jared Weaver, R.A. Dickey, Matt Cain, John Lackey, Andre Ethier, Jason Worth, Brandon Arroyo, Jacoby Ellsbury, J.J. Hardy, and Johnny Peralta.
Jacoby Ellsbury will make it as a New York Yankee
Yeah.
for the 5 games he played.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, Carlos Beltran, he would have had the best chance of getting in first ballot.
Yeah, definitely.
He's not getting in because of the Houston Astros scandal now.
Yep.
Was he even a part of that? I know he was on the team, but like
There was something, I forget what it was, but yeah.
because I know the Mets fired him. He was the coach of the Mets, and they fired him like a month later.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, he's screwed now.
I don't know. I feel like he'll be able to make it because honestly,
There's no way that I just throw him in.
Yeah, well, I think here's why, right? And 20 years from now, or 15 years, whatever. However, whenever Jose Altuve and Alex Bregman retire, I think they'll get voted in. I really do. I think they'll get voted in. Would you agree?
I think if they have good enough stats, which right now it may seem like they do, they should, I think, could get in. I don't think the writers will put them in because of their cheating scandal.
I feel like for some reason they'll get in.
But the thing is,
let's just go back. Affected 1 year.
That's true, but the thing is though, Rose. We're gonna go back to Pete Rose now, okay? Pete Rose.
Well,
he was the best. He was one of the best baseball players of all time.
That's slightly different because that's the MLB banning him. That's not the writers. That's the MLB banning him.
That's true, but as a player, he should have been in the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, of course.
Not because of what he did as a manager. Yeah, giving our steep to win.
Yeah. I'm sure that if it's up to the writers, they'd put him in. If it was up to the writers, they would. But that's that's MLB. That's MLB's doing. I agree. I think that Beltran will make it, not first ballot, but he'll make it eventually. I think.
I think it's the best chance out of the players.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, obviously.
He was the best player there.
Yeah. Yeah, like these guys can all be in the Hall of Very Good.
Yeah.
Like Matt Cain in that stretch of the World Series.
He was very good.
Early 2010s, he was phenomenal.
He was good, yes.
Very, very good. Hall of Very Good right there, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, if Ellsbury didn't play for the Yankees and he only had his Red Sox career, very good. Very
good.
Yeah.
Now you put him to make 2K12, 2K13. He's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And now in NBA news, Brooklyn Nets star James Harden is looking to leave the Nets in the offseason. So where do you think he's going to be landing?
Hot take, he could go to Philly.
So I know.
I don't know why.
I heard they might do like a Ben Simmons, James Harden trade. Obviously, there's going to be like more in the deal, but like that's just something I heard. I don't know if it's true or not.
Yeah.
But that's, I don't know. I feel like he might go either to the West Coast, Western Conference, or even a hotter take here. He stays in New York. New York Knicks, James Harden. What do we think about that one?
I don't know. I personally cannot see it happening. I don't know. I feel like the Knicks are just like a much younger team, and they don't. I don't know.
No, but like
they're obviously a great team, right?
Yeah, but they're a good team.
I feel like they're trying to just be like a young team. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
But I think if they had that one star, Randall's not that guy.
Yeah.
But if they had like that one, he's been bad this year, Randall. He hasn't been like Randall from last year. He's just been really bad.
Oh, Randall. I was thinking someone else. I was thinking Barrett.
Yeah, Barrett's been doing good.
Barrett's been doing really good.
Yeah. But I think if they had that like one like all-star like James Harden type player, that would
it wouldn't be bad for them. Yeah,
it would push them over the edge. They would be like a 4 or 5 seed. They won't be like
probably. Yeah.
They won't be like play in 8-7 seed. They would be like mid seed.
Yeah, I can see that.
Not like amazing, not like Nets, not like Bucks, not like Celtics.
Yeah.
Not Celtics. They're not good.
I feel I'm pretty sure the Nets are gonna collapse after this year. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, are they gonna have KD? They might have
They'll have
KD.
KD, but I'm like 99% sure they'll get rid of Kyrie because just that's how the state of New York is.
Yeah.
That
So
he kind of he has to go to like the Utah Jazz where they don't care about anything.
yeah.
They-
I know what you mean.
yeah, exactly. You
He'll
know,
go to like a
like
state
New
like
York, nope. He will not be going to the Knicks, the Nets. I feel like he's gonna be going in the middle of nowhere. He'll go to OKC, dude.
oh yeah. They
No,
have the picks to
I feel
acquire him.
honestly, I feel like Houston, not Houston. I feel like Utah wouldn't be too bad for him, honestly.
But
That'd be pretty fun, honestly.
I mean they got Donovan Mitchell there.
I'm well aware.
But like it's Kyrie though.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
It's
hey,
Kyrie.
more stars. You know, that's what you
Exactly.
need to compete in the Western Conference.
Yeah. What if he goes to the Lakers?
No, never. No,
Or
not
or,
this year.
or,
They're
or the
bad.
Clippers. What about the Clippers?
That'll be California.
Yes,
Nope,
yes.
no California for him either.
Um,
I'm telling you, man, Utah is the place.
I mean, OKC, that's a team.
I'm trying to think of anywhere in like the Midwest that like they just
Yeah, same.
the population's like 17. You know,
If the Seattle SuperSonics are still the team.
no, yeah,
Maybe like a Texas team. Mavericks.
true.
I think Mavericks would be good with him and Luca.
That would be crazy.
Ooh,
Honestly,
that would be a
good
good duo.
honestly,
Kyrie
good
and
point.
Luca.
Yeah, you're pretty good.
Yeah. They would definitely make the playoffs and like
Yeah,
make like
I
a
definitely
run.
think he'll go to a small market team or Dallas.
Or
He'll
Dallas.
either go to the Mavs or a small market team, just so that he could play more. Because honestly, if you're a big market team, you can't. If you are in New York, Miami, Miami could do it probably. Actually, Florida.
Yeah,
Either
Miami
way,
could do
you,
it.
you get what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
not to say. Never mind. He's not going to Cali. He's not going to New York.
Yeah.
I think he'll go to a smaller market or Dallas.
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment.